Dave made this beat.
Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 158. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Streezy back in the building. Welcome back, Slackers.
What's good? Episode 158. You know what it is. We are super excited this week because this marks the kickoff of NFL. A lot to talk about with that, a lot to be excited for sure. But I do want to welcome in the Slackers that are with us already in the comments. Yeah. We got Unk from Texas first off. We got Mom's in the building. She says, go Rams.
Thursday game.
Unk's feeling the new intro. Bobby said, what up? He's ready to roll, as well as Stephanie Washington, too. So welcome to the show, everybody. Appreciate y'all being with us. And as always, commenting and hitting that like button, that engagement for sure. So, but what's good, Strizzy? What's good with you?
My fault.
In the water,
no, that's all good. First, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Not much, man. Chilling. Coming back from a nice, relaxing, not too relaxing, 3-day weekend. Had my kids, their friends were over, all that kind of fun stuff. So kind of busy, but still a nice little 3-day weekend. Hope everyone had a safe holiday. But nothing much, man. Just chilling. Same old. Still grinding, always.
Yeah. Same over here as well. Kelly in the building too. She says, "Happy Tuesday, go Dogs!" And yeah, it was exciting to watch some college football this weekend. The Dogs definitely did their thing. We'll talk about that a little bit later too. But lots to look forward to. Our last member of the panel joining us today, Mr. Matt Marcus. We want to welcome him to the show. What's good, brother?
What up, dog?
What's up, fam? How y'all doing, man?
Good.
Chilling, man.
Glad you were able to make it in. My StreamYard was acting a little bit funky on my end too, so I don't know what's up with that. But
I think we should be good now. I don't know what was going on, but
yeah,
troubles.
Hopefully, we'll have smooth sailing from here on in, though. But yeah, so I think we'll go ahead and roll into our first topic of the week. Let me go ahead and try to boost up our graphics really quick. Let me see if I can get that rocking, and then yeah, let's go ahead and get it started.
Where is it?
What's up next?
Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tune to NFL Talk. Let's get it. All right, NFL Talk. So as we said, the kickoff of this year's NFL season is Thursday. We got the Bills at the Rams. The Rams are defending Super Bowl champions. I do want to do a quick preview of this game before we move on, but just put some different quarterbacks up there, some different quarterback talk as far as news goes this week. Russell Wilson, he signed a brand new deal for, I think it's 5 years, $235 million or $250 million, something crazy like that. Yeah. And $161 million guaranteed. He'll have a $50 million signing bonus this year. And not even having played one game for the Broncos, went there and got the extension that he was after. They knew what they were doing when they traded for him, but I put Lamar Jackson up there too because he's still without his contract, and kind of seeing those numbers go up. Yeah, I think he's going to get his as well, but I do think that kind of helps him get a bigger contract potentially too.
Yeah, Ravens slacking, man. Every time these quarterbacks get a new contract, his goes up. So
right.
They need to figure something out. But he doesn't have an agent. He is representing himself, and I know he's looking for a big payday as well. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that might be his problem. That's why he haven't got a deal so far, I think, because of that round. But I think Lamar has to get it. So if they gave Joe Flacco a deal, you got to give him one. So Joe Flacco was the MVP in the league, so he'll get it.
That's very true. And never this dynamic. Let's see. That's a great segue, though. Speaking of Joe Flacco, it looks like he will get the start week 1 for the Jets. The second-year player, Wilson, is out. But they said that he could potentially play week 1. He returned to practice and everything, but I think he will sit out, just like it's better for the long term for him to sit out.
Yeah.
But that was the only real major injury, I guess you could say, in preseason in terms of like starting quarterbacks at least. So we'll see. But Joe Flacco getting the start, he's pretty much washed up, but that is what it is. Another guy,
that's smart though.
Yeah, I think to just kind of protect him for the long term for sure.
Yeah.
Another guy up there that Marcus, you've been on from early, Mitch Trubisky. He officially was named quarterback one. We talked about this, was pretty much a done deal, but it's interesting. He was named the first quarterback, and then the rookie Kenny Pickett actually is named as the backup. So what do you guys think about that decision?
Makes sense. Yeah, I think they've seen all they need to see of Mason Rudolph, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think they've seen all they need to see with him. I think they're giving it to Mitch. Because like Marcus was saying last week and the week before that, he's the veteran guy in a sense. He's not old, but he's definitely the veteran. Probably got the most experience and probably the best of the three. You know what I'm saying? And no real reason to bring on Kenny Pickett super fast. So it'll be good to kind of see what Mitch can do for him. And then if he does happen to fail, then it's like, you know what, we drafted this guy first round, but let's use him. So I think it's the right decision. I think it's the right call.
Yeah, it's the right call. You go with the more experienced guy, Mitch. I think he'll do good too. But the thing is, if he fails, then it's rebuild time. So you go to Pickett. I would give him at least like 5 games, see how he does, because they got a tough division too. So give him about 5 games. If he don't do what he's supposed to do, then you can't go wrong with going with Pickett, because if you go Pickett first and he don't do good, you bench him, then your future guy gonna be like, y'all bench me, so it's gonna always be something. So I think it's better to bench Mitch, and then also your offensive line is not that good either, so you don't want to get your future guy killed, So let Mitch get killed a little bit, and then I would say go from there. But I think they'll do good. Like I said, I think he got some good receivers. He got an elite running back there, so I think he'll be just fine. I think Mitch might show out. This is his coming out party, I think, because next year he won't be there. So this will be his little way to show other teams that I can still play. So I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I do think I think so too. And the Steelers always put out a good defense, so he's going to be in a position to succeed as long as he just stays within the game plan, kind of like what he did with the Bears.
And I think Bobby is right. I think Rudolph is second and Pickett is third right now.
Okay, so yeah, Bobby said I heard earlier that Rudolph was second. See, I thought I read that, but I might have been wrong on that one. But I think Mason Rudolph's basically just insurance at this point, though. Anki says, yeah, Trubisky would be a good bridge to Pickett to become a starter. I think so too. So, the last quarterback I had up there, though, well, I put kind of Russell Wilson and Baker Mayfield just because I wanted to bring up the fact that both of them are playing their former teams week 1.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Sets up interesting storylines, especially the Broncos playing the Seahawks on Monday Night Football. I think the Broncos get a win in that one for sure. And the Panthers-Browns, I think that's going to be a great game. But Strizzy, what do you think about that game? How do you feel as a Panthers fan going into this first one with your boy Baker Mayfield?
I feel good, man. I mean, I really do. I really do think that the Panthers are a dark horse in this division this year. I think Baker changes the dynamic of everything as long as CMC can stay healthy and the offensive coordinator, does his job. I really do think they're a dark horse in that division. But I don't think there's any way we lose to the Browns. I feel like Baker, he has this game circled. They still don't have what they need at quarterback. They lost a lot of the receivers. I know they got Amari Cooper, but like Marcus said, let's see if this make it stay healthy for the year, and we'll see how it goes. But I like week 1. I like week 1 for us.
Who's home?
We are, I think.
Oh, is it the? Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. Don't question me, but either way,
it'll be too good to be true if they was in Cleveland. That's too good to be true. So
yeah, you're right. No, it is. Panthers are at home. Yeah, you're right.
So it won't. It's going to be some emotional game, but it won't be like when Russell Wilson. He's going back to Seattle.
Right.
So that's going to be a different feel.
He's got a title there. Should have 2 there. Like it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people saying it's too soon for him to. He shouldn't. If he's gonna play on, it should be later in the season because they said the fans gonna be crying like we want you back. Because the way he left, it wasn't like he was like he's washed up. He still can play, and like we don't have anything right now. So they saying it's too soon for the fans. They're gonna be kind of sad to see him kill their team like that because he gonna kill them.
It's funny. It's like Mayfield is more. I think like Mayfield is more a revenge game, and I feel like. It's going to be kind of like when Peyton Manning played the Colts for the first time. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be like
Wilson's, yeah, it's
I think it's gonna be more than that because it's still gonna be like y'all let me go. Y'all got rid of me. Peyton Manning, he was too much. He was washed up, so that was that thing. It was better. And you got Andrew Luck, so you hey, who you want? So that was a good thing for the coach. But I think the Mayfield, it's gonna be like I'm gonna show y'all what y'all did, So it'll be more like that. And Mayfield, he's very, very vocal and very animated. So yeah. I look forward to him doing something, especially if they win. He gonna do something.
He gonna get the flag back out.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna do something, man. I'm looking for it. So
I'm excited about it, though, man. Our offensive line is looking good. The rookie, dude, this man is looking absolutely crazy. This boy is blowing up everybody in front of him. So I pray this kid stays healthy all year. I honestly think if he stays healthy all year, he can make the Pro Bowl as a rookie. Like, the kid looks that good at left tackle. So McCaffrey's left, I think that left side is going to be legit all season. So I'm getting a lot more excited the more and more to see.
That's what's up. Well, you don't have to wait too long.
Right.
Kickoff Sunday. So that's what's up. I do want to welcome Grace to the show too. Hello. Thank you for joining in.
Hey, Grace.
And then Unk says, this kind of, I don't know, Lamar Jackson, he says he doesn't feel comfortable acting as his own agent. NFL money is too crazy to mess up a contract. But at least you get the whole thing. You're not sharing that percentage with somebody. So
it's a win. It's a win-win. I mean, it's a win and a loss at the same time, I think. So
even if you get a little bit less,
I don't think nobody else will be like, I'm going to do what Lamar did. I don't think that's going to be like that. They're going to be like, nah, I'm going to get an agent.
And I think the tricky part about it, too, is you can't really have anything going on during the season, right? Because you're busy. Whereas your agent can kind of handle that stuff even during the season. And when the season starts, it's football time. So kind of puts things in a standstill. You probably won't get a deal until probably next season, honestly. And that's assuming they don't franchise him.
Yeah. Hopefully they wouldn't do that. But yeah, I agree with you. It does make it harder makes it way more complicated. So
yeah.
All right. We're still finishing up our divisions. We're gonna do the AFC East and the NFC East after this. So we're gonna wrap it up here though with a little prediction for Thursday night. Bills, Rams. The Rams are the Super Bowl champions. They're defending their Super Bowl crown. They're at home, but the Bills are everybody's Super Bowl darling maybe for next year. What do you guys think in this first game? I think it's going to be a great game, but who do you got if you had to pick the winner today?
If I had to get, it's tough, man. This is ring night too, right? For them to get the ring tonight, or
I think so.
I don't think they do a ring night though. I think that'll be too much to do a ring night for 50-something players, right?
I think they might.
They give them the day before. I think. Remember last year when the Buccaneers or whenever got it?
Oh, that's true. They got them at the nighttime, at a reception.
Yeah, so they probably get them.
Right. They do that.
So maybe they'll bring out the banner or something. They might do something, but it's not like that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it's going to be tricky, man. But I kind of think the Bills get this week one win. I feel like their team. I think the Rams. A lot of their players came back. They do have some new faces, so I think chemistry might play a little bit of a role in it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I trust Josh more than I do Stafford a little bit. Stafford had a great season last season, obviously the Super Bowl champs, but I think it's going to be really close. I think it's going to be a defensive game. I don't think it's going to be that crazy high of a scoring game. Week one, everyone's kind of getting back to the swing of things. I think we're going to see a lot of mistakes, but it's going to be close. I think the Bills get it, though.
I'm going with Rams 35-17. It's Super Bowl champs. They're going to come out. They at home. It's going to be fired up. And Donald's there. They ain't losing that game. I don't care who they got on the other side. You got Cooper Kupp and you got the new guy, Allen Robinson, come. They're going to show out. So they're not beating the Rams at home first game. You crazy. No.
I'm with Marcus. I think it's going to be the Rams. I think it's going to be closer, though. I do think it's going to be a really close game. It might come down to a field goal type of thing or a late drive type of thing, but I do think that the emotion, they're going to have to, this means more to them as the defending Super Bowl champs kind of at home to open the season, even though the Bills are kind of trying to show where they're at too. But I got the Rams in a close one. Unk says, isn't Matthew Stafford hurt? He's not hurt. He's okay, but he has a shoulder or an elbow issue.
Elbow type thing.
Where it's kind of almost like a pitcher's type of elbow where he just has to kind of be more careful with it and hope it doesn't act up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he'd be fine. I still think if Buffalo would have got another piece, maybe to kind of boost them up a little bit, I'll pick them. But they really have the same team, so it's not really. They don't really have anybody like oh, I got him too. So I don't know. Is White? Is he still hurt? Is he coming back for his first game, or
I think he's actually gonna be hurt like the first week or two.
Yeah, so they'll need him. So I don't think they'll have enough for Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson, and you got Van Johnson too. So those guys they're gonna be throwing that ball around. So and you got Ramsey too on the other side. So I just think they got a little too much. I think they'll be.
It's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be
definitely. I can't wait.
That's definitely a great opener. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah. And I like when there's these good matchups, but I kind of don't want to be too much of a hypocrite, but I don't like the way the NFL like does so much with their storylines and stuff like that. Like Russell Wilson going back there week 1, and sometimes they be doing too much. Even the suspension, I feel like it's like Cleveland playing the Texans the very first game with the end of Watson's suspension. It's just curious to me how these things work out all the time, but this one's a good one. So, all right, let's move on. Let's do our division roundups real quick. So we got the AFC East. We'll do our division roundups real quick. Maybe we'll each take a team to talk about real quick, and then we'll do our prediction for who's going to win it. We just talked about the Bills, right? They are stacked all around. They added Von Miller, but that's about all that they really did. They lost in the divisional round to the Chiefs, which was a great game. They went crazy back and forth, scoring in that game. Will they be able to pick up or get to that level of play again? I don't know, but I do think that they'll win the division this year and try to gear up for another run. How do you guys think? How do you feel about the Bills though, long term? You have them as your favorite for the AFC East too, Marcus?
Yeah, I got them winning the division.
Should be. I mean, I don't know. I love the other teams, but we can talk about more of the other teams. But I do think the Bills are the favorite. What about you, Strizzy?
Yeah, I think so too. We'll talk about the Dolphins in a little bit, but they are my favorite to win the division, though. Gotcha.
Let's see. Let's talk about the Patriots real quick. So the coaching staff is very limited, but they talked a lot about Mac Jones kind of coming in a little bit healthier and a little bit more focused this year. I just don't know if the Patriots did anything to really change their luck. I think they'll still be a really solid team, but just on the edge of the playoffs, maybe the playoffs first round team, but I don't know. What is your outlook for the Patriots? Either of you guys? I don't know.
I think the Patriots might be a surprise team, though.
Oh yeah.
I think Mike Jones take another step higher. I think he'll do better if the tight ends, because his tight end is going to be his key this year. I think if they do that exposure, I guess Smith last year, I don't know where he happened to him, but he got Hunter, Henry.
Yeah.
So you have them. Yeah. Then the run backs are still there. They shouldn't. Defense always kind of solid, but I think that might be I don't think the Bills will run away with the division, put it like that. So I think everybody kind of downplaying the Patriots, but the Patriots might be surprised though this year. So I think they'll do good.
You never can really count Bill Belichick out totally, huh?
You literally took the words right out of my mouth. I still, it's one of those things where it's like the Patriots, it's like, aside from Matt Jones, who's their quarterback, it's like who stands out? You know what I mean? Like nobody on receivers, even at the running back position. Like they go, I don't know, they switch them out way too often. That's why like in fantasy you can't trust any Patriots player. You know what I'm saying? You just can't trust any of them. But I think the biggest thing about this is like, what's Bill Belichick going to pull out of his bag, and how much this year does he trust Mac Jones compared to last year? Right? He really didn't allow Mac Jones to do much of anything last year. You go back and look at every game; it was more so just, we're going to play Patriots football. Limited, yeah. Yeah, they limited him a lot. They really didn't let him do too much. So it's like, is he going to make that jump? Kind of like Marcus said. I think that's going to be their biggest thing. Is like, can Mac Jones find who his favorite target is? Can Hunter Henry stay healthy? Has he ever lasted a full season? So there's a lot of questions. I think they finished third, but we'll see.
Got you. All right, then let's see. Oh yeah, Unk's saying AFC East will be very competitive. I think so. Strizzy, why don't you introduce us to the Dolphins and let us know your thoughts kind of on them, since you were talking about wanting to speak to them.
Yeah, man. Okay, so this I was talking about the Bills being my favorite to win this division, but like I feel like the Dolphins could sneakily win it because of the amount of talent that they have. But if they have to play like the Bills or the Patriots in the playoffs, I don't see them beating them. You know what I'm saying? So if 3 of these teams make the playoffs, they're probably going to play one of each other in the first round. So we'll kind of see how it goes. But this is kind of a make or break year for Tua. If Tua doesn't play well, if he doesn't really show out because he has so many weapons at running back and receiver, you know what I mean? Even Mike Gesicki, the tight end, had a really solid season last year. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
this is like put up or shut up. If he doesn't I know the GM really likes him. I think that's kind of why, the coach ended up being out because he wanted to get rid of him and get somebody else in there. I think primarily Watson. But it's like, if he doesn't have a good year this year with all the weapons he has, he got to go. They got to be looking to draft somebody or trade for somebody big.
Yeah, agreed. Marcus, what do you think? You think Tua's going to do it though?
Mm-hmm. We can't just forget. We can't just say like people get to a hard time. But we forget he was a star in college, dog. When he had a good team around him, he was good. Like that's why he was a top quarterback, came out early and all that. So he got Waddle and he got Tariq Hill. Nice, like I said, a nice tight end. He'll do good. I don't know how the whole team is gonna do, but I got faith into him, man. I think he'll do good. I think he'll be all right. He's gonna do no deep stuff. Too. Do like the short passes, like the crossing routes, and let Tariq Hill do what he do. Like don't throw it all deep. Give him the ball, just give it to him, and let him do his thing, and then you will look good. So
you forget right, too, like I said, like he has just so many weapons. And even Jalen Waddle, Waddle's super fast too, man. So it's like he took a bunch of like just short crossing seam routes and some slants in the house too last year. So he has all the talent in the world, but that arm is weak, bro. That arm is real weak. He's got.
Well, with the timing though, that makes up for it. We've seen other guys with the pop gun make it work.
It's not just about the deep ball, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so much more aspects to being a quarterback, but like I said, like they have a really, really solid chance to like win the division. I don't know how far they go in the playoffs though, but they could win the division.
Bobby around here hating, but
I think so. I know. I was going to say Bobby's hating though. He said, "How do all the other Alabama QBs do in the league?" So
I'm the same way. I talk crap about Alabama quarterbacks all the time.
But that's just for what it's worth, though. You never know which one it might be to break through. But
you can say the same thing about USC quarterbacks too.
Facts. No, facts. Like just sometimes those big program schools are, there's so many high recruits. You know what I'm saying? They're just bound to do well. So it's hard to tell sometimes which of these quarterbacks are going to be actually good and which ones aren't.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think they're going to be fun to watch nonetheless. And I do agree. I think that 3 teams could make the playoffs from this division, especially now with that extra, wild card.
And I think their schedule, like I think everybody like Patriots 10-7. I think they'll do it again this year. I think the Dolphins might be 10-7 this year too. And I think the Buffalo, they'll be more 12-5, I think.
Gotcha.
But the Jets will be the same too. They might be 3 games this year. So
right. Yeah, the Jets, the last team on this slide. Not much really to talk about for the Jets, except for the year 2 scenarios. I did say, I think Robert Saleh, like, okay, it's over now for the first year. Like, now you need to really show if you can be a good head coach or not. So I don't know what the expectations are from ownership, but he's got to show him something, I think. And then the same thing for Wilson too, the quarterback. So we'll find out. The defense is always pretty good, but and I put on there that they were undefeated in the preseason. Not that means anything, but I just couldn't really think of anything else to say for them.
It's just them in the Detroit Lions. They're not gonna be good. Like it's just not gonna. It's not
like physical happen, teams. Like they play hard and all that, but tough to stack up wins in the NFL. That's for sure.
Definitely.
All right. Let's go on to the NFC East, the last division in our roundabout. And we got to start with the Dallas Cowboys. Marcus, I want you to take me away and let me know what your thoughts are on the Cowboys. Should I be encouraged? How should I feel going into this season as a Cowboys fan?
I think we're gonna be okay. Cause everybody we ain't doing anything this year off season. We didn't pick up. We lost players. We didn't replace some. We under the radar. Like got the Eagles gonna be the top. And, we play good when it's like that. There's no pressure on us, not expected to be good. We just play ball, and I think we're going to do good. We're going to win the division this year. I think if we get past the that first round playoff game, I think we're going to the NFC Championship game, guaranteed. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year because we didn't expect it to do well. So when you don't expect to do well, I think we're going to do good. I think the defense is going to be even better. Michael Parsons might be up for MVP this year. I just think it's going to be that year for us, man. I think Zeke. Everybody say, "Oh, Zeke is done. He's not going to do anything." Zeke going to be back this year. Just watch. It's going to start with Zeke, and I think it's going to go from there. So that's how I got it, man. Yeah,
that's what's up. Well, I think we are going to do pretty good this year again. I think that the Cowboys will win the NFC East. It's crazy though that this division hasn't had a repeat champion for 12 years or something like that. It's been a while.
Crazy.
But no, I do think that the Cowboys should do good. I put on their O-line help and depth because, of course, we have Tyron Smith go down in the preseason right away. So the O-line is always shaky.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he went down, but we did actually sign Jason Peters from.
Well, Jason Peters came in. What Jason Peters gonna do?
Yeah, he's moved to the practice squad, and I think he's just going to be there for depth. But basically, the rookie that we drafted is going to be going in at left tackle and having to step up and play a big role.
Wait, so Tyron Smith is not going to play first game?
What's that?
Tyron Smith not playing first game?
No, he's going to be.
He's that hurt?
Yeah.
All right, erase everything I said about the Cowboys. we done this year. Erase everything I said. Everything I said. Let's take it out. Do the opposite of what I said. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
No, but not missing no. When's he coming back?
December.
We ain't talk about that, man. It's fly Eagles fly, man. I'm done with this.
Fly Eagles fly. Oh my gosh. That is the big thing though. That is the big question.
Where's Pops at when we need him? Where's he at? Pops is he asleep or something?
I don't know. Pops is busy.
I know. Pops is always your optimist. Pops is always like, "Nah, we gonna."
I need some help, and he ain't there to encourage us right now. So we
filling in though. He says Cowboys will win 11 games at least. I like that. I think that the Cowboys are going to do well, but it's just will it come down to crunch time though.
Last thing. The bad thing about it, it's a win. I think it's a win-win for us. If we do well, that's good for us. But if we don't, at least Mike McCarthy will be gone. He got to go. So either way it goes, man.
And that's the other thing Unk said. He agrees with you on that. He says he'll make a.
Well, he can't lose his job if we win 11 games, Unk. He's not gonna lose his job. We got to win 6 games for him to lose. If we 11 games, he's gonna still be there next year.
Yeah, we'll see.
So. Well,
Bobby says the Cowboys Chargers always get picked in the preseason. They got to show it at this point before I believe it. So Strizzy, just let's have you wrap up.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, Strizzy. Be nice now. Be nice.
Man, I've picked the Cowboys like 2 years in a row now to kind of come out the NFC. You know what I'm saying? So
don't do it this year.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. So like you have Dak, you have Zeke, you got some solid players on the defensive side now. I love CD Lamb. I've always loved him like OU. It's just one of those things where it's like there's something about this team that no matter how, even last year, 12-5, didn't it seem like they just underperformed kind of? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because like they're 12-5, they won the division, but it's like they still felt to me like they underperformed. You know, I don't know. It's weird. It's like when the defense is going good, the offense is rolling, the defense isn't. They just need to be able to put it together. When they can put it together, I feel like they'll destroy this division. They're probably looking at another, Super Bowl run. But I don't know. I don't want to put no bad juju out there, nothing like that. But McCarthy got to go. I think he's bad for y'all. I don't know who they hire, but we'll see.
We know.
Everybody stays healthy. I honestly, I like
SB.
Drew. I like I really like the backup running back, man. I feel like
Tony Pollard.
I know Marcus says Zeke coming back this year, but I don't know. I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see it. I want to trust it. I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? I want them to do good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my boys, so I want your team to do well for y'all. But it's obviously gonna come between them and the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes.
We'll roll right into the Eagles. What do you think about them? They got some new playmakers. They got Jalen Hurts, who people kind of were underwhelmed with, but he's done well.
He has.
What do you think about the Eagles this year?
I feel like that last year's run was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? For them to get to the NFC Championship to me. But I think
they didn't get the NFC Championship. My bad. That needs to be updated.
Oh, was it? Okay. No, you're right. But they lost in the wild card, or they got to the divisional.
They lost to the Buccaneers first game.
Okay, you're right. All right, bet. But like,
my bad.
They're kind of the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta put some things together. Jalen Hurts has looked pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He's put together some really, really solid drives in the preseason, but it is preseason. You know what I'm saying? Defense ain't really showing all their schemes. No one's blitzing. You know what I mean? But I think it will come down to them and the Cowboys. I think they have a better record than 9-8 this year too.
Oh, we'll see.
Their new running back's pretty legit as well. So we'll see how that goes too.
Yeah, I think they should be pretty cool on offense. Maybe it could come down to those games between the Cowboys and Eagles, though. They'll play their couple games against each other.
Is their last game them again? Last game?
Yeah, I think it is the last game again, or the second to last this year. So We'll see. Unc says McCarthy's going to lose his job regardless, but he says Brian Flores is new Cowboys coach. What do you think? That would be cool with me.
That would be legit.
But we know. But Marcus already said who it is. Sean Payton. He's going to come out of retirement after 1 year, and I think it will be him. So,
right.
All right, 2 more teams on here. Not too much crazy stuff. The Giants, we'll go through them real quick. They struggled last year. Saquon's supposed to be back from injury again, but we've kind of heard that story before. And then my other question is like, what is there to look forward to really with the Giants? I'm not sure what their fans have to be excited about. I don't really know any Giants fans are too much around, so. But I don't know. You guys have much on the Giants? Again. What's that?
I said nothing. They'll be 4-13 again.
Yeah, I could see that. Joe Judge is gone though, so new head coach, but kind of an interesting pick. I think it's probably just another year of rebuilding. But
I think if they really want to work something out, Saquon actually is a really good pass catcher. I think they need to let him catch more, because I feel like. I don't know, he's so big, but he just ends up hurt all the time for trying to bulldoze through everybody. But I think that they should use him a little bit more like we do McCaffrey, because you can catch some 60-yard bombs too, he's proven it, especially his rookie year. But they've taken him out a little bit on the pass catching side of the football. So
yeah,
but I don't know. We'll see.
Marcus, nothing for the Giants, right?
Well, it's like any division. You can lose to your division, no matter how bad they are. You can always lose to because he's so familiar with you. So all the teams are a threat, but I'm not going to get none of them encouragement. So you can move on to all. I'm not even.
He said no.
I don't care.
Encouragement.
The Commanders. The only thing I wanted to mention with them really, Chase, their DN being hurt, and then Wentz. I just think it's funny that Carson Wentz comes back to the division again for another try, but I think we know what he is at this point. So. Strizzy, you got anything for the Commanders, or I think that might wrap it up.
I've been saying trash forever, bro. I think he's just garbage to me, man.
Yeah,
I just think I was gonna say Carson Wentz. I just think if he would never got hurt for that Super Bowl run, I think he'd have been okay. I think that just ruined his whole psyche, for another quarterback come in and win Super Bowl for you, and you had a great year.
That's gotta be
never. Yeah, he never recovered from it. I'm pretty sure he needed counseling for that, because I probably would. I had an MVP year, and then this guy come in and win Super Bowl for me, and he just never recovered from that, man. I felt
and Super Bowl MVP. He got both of those.
Yeah. So awkward too. How the Eagles fans love Nick Foles too, and always he was right there. His career took a weird turn early too.
He'll never say it, but I bet you on the sideline he was hoping for the Patriots to win that Super Bowl. He was not going for the Eagles.
Please don't let me get it this.
And it's crazy too, because the way Nick Foles performed in that game though, this man.
Well, their playoffs, that stretch, the whole playoff stretch.
That's true. That's true.
He was
minded that receiver and kind of touched. Was it a touchdown pass that he caught, or was it just a regular pass he caught?
No, a touchdown pass. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Tom Brady missed his, and then he came back right after he caught his touchdown pass. I was this man he was on fire.
Crazy.
And I think I don't. Yeah. I just felt bad for Wentz on that, because I think he was doing so good in that right time, and he just never recovered from that. So poor guy.
I'm surprised Brady don't need therapy. This man beats all-time greats and loses to the weirdest quarterbacks, bro.
He probably does have therapy for that already. That's probably what he was doing in the offseason when he was busy.
Lost to Eli Manning and Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, it's funny though that it does end up being that way, and I think that's why Eli though is almost on par with his brother though. All said and done,
They both Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
so.
most definitely. But there it is. That was our wrap up. That was our last divisions to touch on. I do want to remind everybody that we have the pick'em going too. So if you hit up our website, saylikeachamp.com, or the link in bio on any of our social media, you can join the pick'em league. And then we got Super Bowl squares for the winner each week, and then we're gonna do a year-long competition. And then I'm thinking, the other thing I was thinking about is $100. If anybody gets a perfect sheet, $100 prize right off top. Because
did somebody get last year? Was it you? Or you one game?
Yeah, I got lucky last year and got it somehow. So I paid myself.
Did moms get one too? Did moms get one? Or
I think she was one game off. I think, right?
Oh, yeah, I think But during the regular season, that is too, not just like with the playoffs or whatever. But
yeah, for sure.
We'll make that one happen again. I just wish I would have hit that one on the BetMGM for sure. So,
right.
But the other thing
we got. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say the other thing too is we did do our fantasy draft on Sunday, and so we'll be talking about some fantasy draft matchups since several of our slackers are in that fantasy draft. So.
I was gonna say we can't have moms and pops be out the same day. They got one got to pick on the other one. Okay, don't let this happen.
True.
Again.
Oh no, Moms was here. Moms was here early.
Oh, she was. Okay.
So somebody was checking in on me. I appreciate that. Stephanie Watson said it's on this year with the pick'em, so she's ready. That's what's up. And it's open competition too. So if you guys want to share it out with a friend, I would love to just get more people in there to just the more the merrier. So we'll make that happen. But that's it with the NFL. Also, secure the bag. So we are going to do our weekly picks, though, and we're going to do a shorter kind of video. I think it's just going to come out Thursdays at noon, but it probably won't be like live. We'll just do a pre-recorded one, and then we can just kind of share it out there. But you guys can check that so see all of our week, our picks each week. So, and then Strizzy will do some locks against the spread for us to see so we can get our money right. So. Last year, Strizzy, you won the competition, the year-long competition, so we're back at it again. We're gonna see if we can.
I can't wait. I'm super excited. I already got one like super crazy parlay for week 1. If I hit that, it's like $400K. I'm
Well, we'll see some upgrades. We'll see some upgrades for sure in there.
Right.
And Sammy Washington said she wants to be more active in the pick'em chat.
Oh no, you're gonna see me a lot more. I have to go quit my job. I'm gonna be on the golf course with Marcus, kicking it. Not even golfing, just drinking, driving them around like
driving the car. Yeah, that's what's up,
boss.
I look forward to it, man. I'm gonna put my parlay together later so I can be right there with you balling. So
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be legit.
That's what's up. All right, cool.
What's up, D?
D, happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you for tuning in, D. Appreciate you joining in on the show.
What up?
And we're just about to get into our next topic, so let's get it. This one, another short one. All right, NBA talk. So the Euro basketball championships are going on right now. We have lots of different NBA players. You know, NBA is definitely an international sport, so lots of NBA players are active in the Euro championship. Giannis scored 41 the other day for Greece. He's balling out, so that's what's up. And then I was gonna say, I just hope nobody gets hurt like Gallinari. Right. He didn't tear his ACL, but he suffered some kind of a tear in his knee. But I guess his ACL is intact. Strizzy would be able to explain more since he's the one that has the kinesiology and all that. But I guess he's gonna be back a little bit sooner than expected. But he did get hurt in the Euros. So yeah, hopefully just people come back safe from that for sure. Speaking of injuries, we got Lonzo Ball. His career has been injury plagued. He's not going to be ready for the start of the season either.
Dang.
But what do you guys think about Lonzo Ball? Like, if we have to make like an early assessment, like, is he a disappointment or is he just what he is? Or
I wouldn't say a disappointment
that he hasn't been able to play, but he's a good player, man. Like. When that kid's when he's on the court, like he plays really, really well. I think the Bulls started off really hot due to his ability to be not just a point guard and passing, but his shooting ability from three's gotten so much better, and he plays great defense. So I think it's disappointing from the fact that he's just been injured. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say his play as a player has been disappointing at all.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for him because your brother coming in and balling, you can't even do nothing, you know. So when we get together, he gonna always have the up on you. So he gotta get it together, man. I think right now, stats wise, he got a better stats because he's been there longer. But I think he'll be okay. I don't think he's a disappointment. I think he got better when he left the Lakers. I think it was a lot of pressure being there. So I think when he left there, it was less pressure on him the ball. I think he did his thing. He's a great defensive player. His 3-point shot got better. So I think he'll be okay. I don't think he'll be one of. I think he'll play. I don't think he'll at least be like a Grant Hill or like a Brandon Roy. I think he'll play and he'll be all right.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like to watch him play. I root for him personally. So I don't think a disappointment either. But I can hear some naysayers, whatever.
Yeah.
Let me see the comments real quick. Earthly, want to welcome Earthly to the show. What's good?
Hello.
Earthly's dropping a new single, I think September 15th, if I'm not mistaken. So check out Earthly's page. You can hear some fire music from Earthly.
Make sure you download that.
And let's see. Unc says Alonzo has improved every year. Bobby says, according to what his pop said, he's a disappointment. Other than that, he cool. So yeah. Last guy up there for NBA talk. I want to talk about the homie Montrezl Harrell. He had his charges reduced. Thankfully, recently we reported on he was facing some charges. Went down from felony trafficking to just a misdemeanor, and that cleared the way for him to get signed. And he signed with the Sixers for a 2-year, $5.6 million deal. Not too bad, but not a lot of money. I guess just trying to get back into the swing of things. But I think that's not a bad landing spot for him with the Sixers trying to put some different pieces together. How do you think he'll do for the Sixers, Marcus?
I think he'll do well. I think he has James Harden. I think they play together in Houston, right? Or no? What's James? Yeah. So I think they have some there with him. I think, and then he'll be a good guy to play with. I think he can probably start with Embiid, because they two different style of players. So I think that's a good place for him. But he got to get that money up though. So maybe get some endorsements or something because I think he's way more. He's better than 2. So I think he could get more than that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's unfortunate the way things turned with him winning the 6th Man of the Year not too long ago, right? Only like 2 years ago, or at the end of maybe 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then coming with the Lakers and then, hoping to kind of like step his way up into that bigger bag, and things haven't gone that way. But I think he'll bounce back though. Strizzy, you think so too?
I hope so. I think sometimes it comes back to one of those things where we always talk about like, do what's best for you or whatever the case may be, or like, look after yourself. But sometimes it goes against you. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like he should have stayed I think he should have signed that extension with the Clippers to get that first bag. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I think they were looking at like Lakers repeating. It didn't go the way they planned on it. Then he goes to Washington. Then he goes to the Wizards. Didn't do so well. Then he ends up in Charlotte. Also didn't do, but now he's in Philly. And I think that's primarily just because they want some athleticism behind Joel in case he gets hurt again. So I think he should have taken that first bag just like Homeboy should have taken it. Schroeder should have taken that bag too. Yeah, he ain't never getting that money again.
Right. It's one of those things where it's like you bet on yourself, and people always talk about it's best to bet on yourself, but sometimes you lose. Sometimes it pays off, but sometimes it doesn't work out that same way. But I'm looking forward to seeing him play for the Sixers, though, and I hope he does well and kind of steps back into what's going on with him. So,
how Pops feels about it? You talked to Pops yet?
I haven't talked to Pops. I haven't heard from Pops about this one yet. So I'm gonna find out what his take on this is for sure, though. Got to hear about that. Pat Beverly is a Laker. We talked about that one a little bit. He's joking around at the press conference earlier today a little bit.
They gave him a press conference?
Well, I think it was like an organized thing where they were all there or something. Because actually, Russell Westbrook during the meeting, or during the press conference, threw him a towel. I guess because he was sweating. Patrick Beverly was sweating. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe everything will work out. Who knows?
Take that one time in practice. We'll see how long it lasts.
Right. One time things get heated, so we'll see. The WNBA playoffs update. The Chicago Sky is up 2-1 on Connecticut. The Las Vegas Aces up 2-1 on Seattle. It's funny, last week when we talked, each of those underdog teams had won that first game. They stole the first game. Since then, the favorites have won 2 in a row. So still looking for Aces versus the Sky WNBA finals. That'd be pretty cool. but I'm rooting for the Aces. And earlier last week, Serena Williams went down out of the U.S. Open, presumably the end of her career. She went out like a champ, though. She went out like a fighter. But much respect.
She losing straight sets?
Yeah, she lost in 3 sets. She had the
she
chance to win this match too.
She ain't go out like a champion. You should have won one. You lost a straight set. So
no, she won one because the women only play the 2 sets. So the first set she was actually up and faltered. Then she won the second set and lost.
Okay.
So 2-1. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so she did get at least one set out of it, but
I think she said it to her. She said it before. She said she had nothing to bruise. That she just out there playing. So she did everything. She knows she's the greatest ever. So she'll be all right.
100%.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, it's a lot. They gotta play a lot of matches too. Like they still got I think 4 more to go.
Oh yeah. Like, it takes 6 to get to the final. So
yeah,
it was like after those first 2, it's like this is awesome, but it's like man, it's still a big hill to climb. So, but yeah, Stephanie Washington said Nadal is out too. Yeah,
that's a surprise.
What is his name? His name is Francois Tiofio or Tofio.
That was a very surprise.
But he's a young American, and he took Nadal out too, and that was awesome because he said his parents were there to see it. His parents came over, immigrated to this country and kind of gave him a chance. And his dad actually worked as like a maintenance man and helped build a tennis court of all things. And so he was there with his dad. Him and his brother were there with his dad a lot and just ended up playing tennis while they were waiting for him while he was working and stuff like that. So crazy, good, feel-good story for him too. And Nadal had won, I think, like 24 Grand Slam matches in a row as far as like those rounds. So he kind of took him out at the right time. So I think it's kind of wide open for tennis. I think it's definitely a new era as far as we've been used to seeing those same names kind of rotate in and out. So
go Coco.
Yeah, Coco Gauff. Maybe that'll be dope for her to get one. So she's still alive. So we'll see. Ugg says tennis is a younger person sport. No doubt. Got to have a lot of stamina for that. So, all right. Let's move on to other sports. I'm just going to roll right into it. And we got the AP 25 poll up there. Not too much movement, but Oregon did fall all the way out after Georgia did their thing on Saturday. And Florida actually was unranked, but played Utah and leapt all the way from unranked to 12th in the.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
They were like, we got to put them above Utah, but they didn't want to move Utah down too far. I don't know. That was strange to me.
And it's crazy. Clemson went down 1-2. Clemson should stay where they were at. I don't think they should have dropped. They blew them out.
Yeah, they dropped and they beat Georgia Tech handily, but they still dropped. And then Ohio State, they did drop after a closer than expected game, I guess, against Notre Dame. So we'll see. And then Florida State beating LSU, as Unk mentioned. That was embarrassing for Brian Kelly, but that his first game after coming from Notre Dame to LSU. And they ended up getting beat on like a blocked extra point. They were going to – LSU was fixing to win the game.
I was hoping my boys got in there because I see Kentucky in there. They should not be in there. We should be up in there, but next week
I think
we sure ain't making it. We ain't making it next week either. So we got.
Oh, that's right. Alabama Texas next week. That's right.
Wild. Week 2. That's crazy.
I'm not even watching next week. I'm gonna wait for week 3. We gonna bounce back. So even the head coach even saying how this is only one game. Like he didn't say like we gonna win or we gonna. He already know we gonna lose. So. I just hope it's not a blowout. Huh?
My bad. No, my bad. I was just gonna say, like, it's kind of crazy to me though how Georgia, even though they jumped up some, that they're not number 1. Like, not only are they coming up the championship, but like they destroyed Oregon. Like, and Bama beat a team that they should have smacked, and they did. But like, I feel like that bumps them to 1 automatically. It's like if you had any doubts, like, they're coming off of championship high or whatever. Like, no, they smacked Oregon hard.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing for them. That's to give them more motivation. So they see that. So
but I just feel like as far as like the AP goes, like that jumps them to number 1 for me. Like it's crazy to me that they're still 2.
Yeah, they could end up cruising behind Alabama all year. We'll see if both of them do go undefeated towards the end. But like Marcus said, I think it is more motivation, and I was pleased to see how hungry they were, and the defense was right back to where they were last year, which is not trying to give up any touchdowns, not trying to, to try to limit points as much as possible, only give up 3 points. So we'll see. I think the defense reloaded a little bit, but I'm excited about Georgia for sure. But Alabama, they're always gonna be up there too. So we'll see. I just don't know if there's gonna be anybody else that can really surprise them. Like Ohio State, maybe not that strong. I don't know, but it's still early, so we got a long way to go.
Michigan looked pretty good too. Like they could upset Ohio State again this year. No, well, not upset because Michigan's always a good team, but they look really good too.
Yeah,
and Michigan they look better than Ohio State.
Right. They did. So we'll see, but they're gonna get their chance to clash. That's what's so cool. They play every year during the regular season. So
sleeper team is number 10. They better watch out for that team.
Yeah, USC jumped up some too, and they did their thing. I think as long as their defense holds up, they're gonna be really good in the Pac-12 too. So, apparently, he got some breaking news. Chase Young aggravated his knee at Von Miller's camp, so he was already gonna be out a little bit. But yeah, I guess he might have set himself back there. That's definitely unfortunate.
Dang.
I
know Dak would be happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see though. Where was well, we talked about college football. Also, I have a slide about the college football expansion too. That we definitely got to talk about the playoff being expanded, but we can talk about that. I guess we could talk about it now if you guys want to, or tonight, or we could talk about it in the future too, because
it got a long ways to go. So
we got some time.
We can break that down sometime in the future when we have less going on. I did want to talk about the Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. I think this is disappointing to me because Silva's probably gonna lose.
Are they boxing or are they doing UFC?
They're boxing. But the interesting thing is, it is here in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's like I don't really want to support a Jake Paul thing, but I was like, man, if tickets were cheap, like $20,
we going, dog.
Yeah, that's what I was like, I don't want to like.
He's old, but Silva's one of my favorite UFC fighters of all time, bro. Like
we already know who's gonna win, but we should roll up in there. We gotta roll up in there.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, it should be pretty cheap. So if it's nothing too crazy, I'm like, maybe we'll just go check it out just for the scene, Yeah. But man, I'm just like another kind of gimmicky thing. I thought he was gonna start stepping up to like more like people with boxing experience, but you never know.
He's making himself look good. He don't know a real boxer.
True.
He don't want that.
He's getting to the bag. Unc says, I hope Silva hurts Paul. When was this set up? It just was announced officially today. I guess they were working on it, but it's crazy. This one's going to be on Showtime too. So he's working his way up through promoters too. It's not on some, site.
Silva don't get a bag. So hopefully, what they should do is they should set up whoever wins the Canelo Triple G fight, whoever loses that one fight Jake Paul. I think either one of them gonna smash him. So
they could make that one like $200. I'll pay for that one.
Yeah. So like if he really want to fight, go fight to lose out of that. So make that happen.
That'd be dope. That'd be a good one.
Silva boxing, it's not gonna be a dog.
Yeah, and Silva's just his age and everything too. At this point, he's just looking for that payday though.
Yeah, he definitely gonna get that bag. Like what you call him, Troy. What's the other guy from USC? Troy Wood. What's his name? Woodard. Remember he was a UFC guy. The short guy.
Ashton?
No. It started. Is it Woodard or Wood or something?
That Paul.
Woodley.
Yeah.
Woodley, he got a payday. He just got knocked out.
Yeah. Unc says seats start at 139.
We can do that.
It'll come down before time.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. We gonna be there. Trust me. We gonna be there. Get some shirts made.
Get some credentials or something.
Bring. I'll make some fake ones. We get in there, man. We in there, dog. That's
good.
Behind the scenes,
backstage passes, media passes.
We'll make it happen. But yeah, I'm like, man. When I was like, oh man, I can't believe this, and I was like, it's in Phoenix. Oh, it's right
we gotta
here?
make it happen.
Like,
that's the hockey place in Westgate, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, okay, other stories in here. Baseball still the last month of baseball. We finally entered September, so the last month of baseball. Aaron Judge chasing 60. I'm trying to be the first American League player ever to hit over 60 home runs, and then the first since Barry Bonds. So, exciting times. He only needs. I think he's at 54 as of yesterday. So I think he only needs 6 more to go.
Pujols need one to tie A-Rod.
Yeah, and then Pujols, he's at 690, 695.
Yeah,
so
he gonna get it too.
He's getting to 700. I think that we'll see 2 records broken.
So they got what, like 3 more weeks for a playoff start?
Yeah, I think the last game is like September 27th or something like that.
Yeah, he can get that. Yeah,
that'll be pretty cool though. It's that basically we haven't seen anybody hit 60 like Aaron Judge has since the quote unquote like the big home run races or whatever. So we'll see. Bobby said, "Is anyone going to the Chiefs game Sunday?" I'm not. I don't know if
it's here.
Yeah, they're playing here. Yeah.
Oh, I know it's here.
Says he'll go to the Chiefs game. We in Arizona. He's like, it's not even a Cardinals game. He said anyone went to the Chiefs game.
Right. But yeah, they are playing here, which will be a pretty fun game, pretty fun matchup. So, but I'm gonna be at home watching the Cowboys. Let's see, Dustin Johnson on here. He won the Live Golf Invitational this weekend, which I think was really cool because he was one of the first like bigger golfers to leave for Live. So I think it's nice to like kind of validate himself with a win there. And the trophy looks pretty dope, actually. I was like,
that's dope. It really is. It really is.
So, did you watch any of the Live event, Marcus, this weekend?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was just curious. I mean, I know that you're gonna get there at some point. I know you're gonna warm up to it.
It's just because it's on YouTube. I gotta, you gotta find it and here. Actually, my coach, my golf coach, actually went there, and he was involved because he has a good friend that plays. So, but it need to get on TV, man. Like I need to see it on TV.
I think it's coming soon. Yeah, I think I was gonna mention that at least on CBS and on 10 Fox Sports. On the bottom line, they actually said like, "Oh, Dustin Johnson wins Live Invitational," which is a step forward because before that, like none of the major sports outlets are even talking about the results or anything like that. So
they've got some big names out there now. So pretty soon, it's not going to not be on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it will have to be.
They have to, yeah. So, all right, that's what's up. That's pretty much it. Over the weekend, the NASCAR playoffs started. The first round of the NASCAR playoffs was last week, and then Eric Jones won in the 43 car. I just thought that was interesting because Richard Petty was the 43 car, and he had a lot of wins. But this was their first win since 2014 with the actual number 43 car, and that's their 200th career win in that number. So, thought that was pretty cool. But that's pretty much it for other sports. So, we're just about time. I did have this game that I kind of wanted to try to play, but I don't know how it would work. But
let's try it, man.
I want the Slackers to help us out with it too, and I want to do it. I want to see if we can play this game together. So,
let's make it happen.
All right, I'm gonna shut this down real quick, and I'm gonna pull this little quiz up. So I came across these quizzes. It's like a sports quiz, and so. It's really kind of weird. They do like random quizzes. Okay, can you guys see my screen over here?
Yeah.
So they do random quizzes, and you can actually just click here for like a random sports quiz or like a random NFL player quiz. So I clicked on there, and this one is NFL player career map. So it says, can you name the player based off of the map of his college and pro career? And they got 12 different players in a 5-minute timer. So I'm going to see if together, us and the Slackers, we can figure out based on the college and then the team that they went to who the player is. You guys think we can do it?
If Anthony was here, we would definitely win it, but we're going to
I know. I was like, man, I was hoping we had Anthony and we had Pops and we had some more recruits, but we got people. I think we can make it happen. So, and then I was thinking every once in a while we can just play these random quizzes if we have time, just to kind of do something fun at the end of the show here. So, all right, so let's get it. Let's check this out. I'm gonna try. Hopefully, it doesn't like do anything crazy here, You never know. Oh wow. Okay, dang, this is gonna be harder than I thought. It's literally a map. So you got
the White Freeney. No,
the Cardinal Dwight Freeney.
Oh no, he said he was born in 1993. I think that's a little.
Oh, he was born. Oh,
it was a quarterback.
1930. Oh, is it what? No, he plays the Jets, so it can't be him.
So
it has to be United. It has to be United.
Cardinals, Colts, or the Louisville, then the Colts, and then the Chargers.
He's a Hall of Famer too.
and in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it has to be 1933. It has to be him. Was football?
Oh, did it go? Oh,
I guess we gotta keep going.
You got it. It turned green.
Nice.
Okay, wide receiver, 1956.
God dang, we weren't born around this time, dog.
This is where they were born.
So
Stanford, Green Bay. Is this one of the McCaffreys? Green Bay, Raiders, Bills, Rams, Eagles.
1956, though, that's kind of old.
That's a lot of teams and a Hall of Famer. Stanford. Who went to Stanford though? I don't even know.
We're gonna have to skip this one.
All right, we'll skip
That's
this
hard. One. Come on, Slackers, y'all ain't doing nothing over there.
Tampa Bay linebacker.
Oh, linebacker. Yeah, he's on the one team, so
yeah, exactly.
That made it easier. Are y'all still with me?
Yeah, we here.
Okay. Where's my
time for the next one? It looked like it froze.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Quarterback. Okay, my bad. My mouse went all.
Oh, that's easy. You know what it is. It's easy. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, it's Rivers.
Yeah.
Oh, Phillip Rivers, nice.
I thought you knew that was easy one.
Okay. Let's see here. Alabama, Miami, and then Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Safety. 1996. Oh, Fitzpatrick. This one's Minka Fitzpatrick, right?
Yeah.
Still playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm spelling it right, but
no, right?
The score's not going
Kicker.
up. Kick, wide receiver, kick returner.
Yeah, that's the easy one. I know you played for Seahawks too. I know you played for the Ravens and all.
Okay, we got that one right because it went away right away. See, I might have spelled these other ones wrong. I'm sorry.
Quarterback. Is that BYU?
No, I don't know what that is. Patriots, 1991. Oh, is this Jimmy G?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Garoppolo.
Close enough.
Porn star Jimmy.
Oh, we got that one. Okay. Wide receiver, 1992. LSU. Oh, this is
Beckham. Yeah. It's getting easier now.
Oh, okay.
Georgia, you better get this one right. You better get this one right.
Oh,
come on, Dub.
This is what's my dude? Oh dang.
I don't know this one.
1989.
He played with Bo Jackson. Linebacker.
No, he's born 1989, so that's he's
he ended with the Ravens.
Colts and the Ravens. Dang.
Oh, Bar Scott. No, not Bar Scott, huh? That's not him. That's a hard one, dude.
I should know this one too. It says linebacker, but I think he's really a defensive end. Dang, I'm gonna have to skip that one.
I wish I would tell you who it is.
Wide receiver, Florida State, then the Cardinals.
The Lions.
Dang, our time is running out, you guys.
Golly, who is this?
Should we go to the next? Let's see if we know this next one. Cowboys. Oh, this is Deion Sanders.
No, ain't Deion. Because it would have had the Falcons on there.
Oh.
Yeah, ain't Deion.
Oh no.
It's a linebacker.
No,
Charles Haley?
Was it Norton?
Charles Haley?
Oh, Charles Haley. I think you're right. Yeah. Dang.
Oh, to leave. Oh.
Keep to leave. Let's see. This one was Charles Haley. Got that one. Anquan Bolden.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Justin Houston, the linebacker. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it. OBJ, we got him. Jimmy G. Devin Hester. We did okay. Oh, Minka. See, we got that one.
We got that. We count that one.
We got to count.
So which one? So we got 2, 4, and 5. Can we see that?
That wasn't Phillip Rivers?
We put it in there. We probably spelled the name wrong. That's what they
spelled
doing.
that one wrong.
I think he had 2 L's. He had 2 L's.
Well, let's see number 2. James Lofton.
James Lofton.
John Unitas. So we got 1, 3. We're counting 4 and 5, okay?
Exactly.
So we add 2 to so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's the last 2? 9 and 10?
We got 9. Let's see. This one was a cube to leave.
Oh, to leave. Okay.
Yeah. So we did pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. Though. I think we should do that, though. That'd be dope. I like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
So this week, we missed 4 out of 12. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Bobby did get Justin Houston. We didn't look over there. That's our fault.
He said, "Listen to me."
My bad, Bobby.
I was like, dang, I could not remember too. And
we was too focused, dog. We were too focused over here.
All right, so yeah, but this little quizzle thing or whatever, you can just basically do like random quizzes. So, and I like the fact that there's a timer. So we got like a little 5-minute chance to try it out. So that's what's up. Sorry, Bobby, that we missed it. We'll be ready for the comments next time because we do need y'all help, as you can see. But yeah, that's what it is. So I think we'll go out like that. We will talk about the playoff expansion at some point in the future, but we have until probably 2026 to really get that locked down. So we'll be doing that. We'll be on like SLAC 334 or something like that. We'll get ready for that episode then. But other than that, we will do Secure the Bag later this week. Look for those to come out. I think noon Thursday is what we're going to try to do for Secure the Bag. That's when the premiere drop on YouTube. So watch out for that. Anything else you guys want to comment on, though, before we wrap up?
Nah, we overtime.
Football's here.
All right, cool. Yeah, football's here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on the comments. We appreciate everybody rocking with us, as always. That was Say Like a Champ, episode 158. It's your boy, A-Dub.
And your boy, Shizzy.
Let's get ready for some football, baby.
And you say the